What's up, guys? Welcome back to Off the Dribble, featuring myself, Ash, and my co-host Chetan. We're here after. Both of us picked the Knicks to win the series, so I guess we're not too surprised the Knicks looked the way they did. But apparently, for a majority of people, a very surprising result: Knicks
Mhm.
Game 1 victory over San Antonio. Well, actually, I guess now that I think about it, both of us said the Spurs would blow them out yesterday, so I guess it
Yeah,
did some
so
stuff.
the rest and everything.
But let's just get right into it. Tell us your immediate thoughts after that game, both the Spurs and the Knicks, however you want to structure it.
Yeah, I obviously like the main story is like Brunson in the fourth quarter, how he was able to kind of make those timely buckets and everything. I think the bigger thing is the way Cat was able to guard Wemby, and also the way Cat was able to attack Wemby on the offensive end. We haven't really seen a center like go at Wemby like that throughout these playoffs. Like we said, like Wemby played Klingon in the first round, not really a center you put the ball in his hands with and he's gonna do something. Then Rudy in the second round, same kind of thing. Then like obviously Chet didn't play up to his potential in the Western Conference Finals, but now like Cat seems like I feel like the Knicks found a way to like initiate Cat in the offense at like the perfect time in the season. Like I think like 4 months ago, everyone was like, "Oh, like what are the Knicks doing?" Cat's averaging like 13 and 10, and now he's like the focal point of their offense, basically. So, and
Yeah,
even like defensively, like they're not gonna do anything. They're not gonna win games if he's not playing good defense. And yesterday was the best defense I've seen him play, and that's saying a
ever.
lot. I've seen him play basketball for like 6 years in a Wolves uniform, so it's really impressive.
And the thing that made him most impressive to me is that he didn't get into foul trouble
Yeah.
against Wemby,
Yep.
and it's it's crazy what attacking him does. Like I think like the Thunder, maybe even the Timberwolves, were like showed him maybe too much respect.
Yeah.
Like they would kind of just back away from the rim whenever they got a chance, but Cat is not backing away, bro. Like there is no hesitancy. He missed a couple of those bunnies at the rim because Wemby's obviously going to impact the whatever. But if you're Wemby, there's no relaxing when Cat has the ball because you know that he's gonna attack you. There's no fear. Well, like you could see when he played Chet and I bro, you could see that Wemby had a lot of respect. Wemby knew that he had a lot of respect from them. So
Hmm.
he's kind of playing lax. But with Cat does not give a like Cat's gonna attack you anyways.
Yeah.
And I thought he was way more impressive. Like Brunson obviously closed really well. I thought Brunson it was a heroic effort, I guess, playing after he got hurt and the 13.
12-31 at the same time, though.
Yeah. 12 and 31 is like he played
That's crazy
he
work.
played poorly. Like again,
You just
fantastic
gotta
clutch
figure this
player.
Steve out there, bro. That's crazy.
Fantastic clutch player, but I think he was a third best player because like the second best player to me was definitely Josh Hart, bro.
Yeah.
And he only had 3 points, but it was those like he told Mitchell
Rebound.
Robinson before pregame, yeah, 16 rebounds. He said, "You get rebounds at end possessions, I get rebounds at end teams."
Yeah.
And he had a lot of those rebounds in the fourth quarter. And bro,
And
like,
especially if you play a team like that has like the rebounding strength like the Spurs do. Like even the Spurs guards are really good rebounders, and you have somebody that's 7'5" with like a 9 foot wingspan. Like that matters, especially when your guards can go out there and rebound. So that's a huge thing. And then
yeah,
Cat on the Cat hasn't even made it. He didn't make a three in that game. So if his three ball starts falling, that makes it a little harder for Wemby to guard him. He can attack him a little bit more. The closeouts are going to be a lot faster. Wemby's going to probably be jumping a little bit if those start going down. So I think if he gets going, the Knicks can keep rolling.
yeah. And on like we should talk about the Spurs because like this becomes a must-win game 2 tomorrow, obviously. Um, in my opinion, that they're gonna like. There's no way they let the Spurs lose tomorrow. Like, could you
Mhm.
imagine like if they let the Golden Boy lose, go down 2-0? If and the Knicks, the I don't view the Knicks as this potential dynasty that's gonna make the finals over and over and over again. I think a lot
Yeah.
of things have to go right for them to make the finals this year. If the NBA is smart, they capitalize and get as many games as they possibly can out of a Knicks final series because who knows when the next time is going to happen. I think the Spurs are going to win. I think tomorrow is the least interesting game of the series. I think the Spurs are going to destroy them tomorrow. I could be wrong, but it would be really weird if the NBA wasn't capitalizing on this. But Wemby looks gassed, bro,
Mhm.
and I don't know if he's going to be able to play at that level he played in Game 1 last series for like a potential 6 to 7 game series. It's gonna be because if he looks that gassed already game one, who knows, bro?
Yeah. And like at the same time, I think like in the whole playoffs, like Stephon Castle's three ball was falling. His three ball didn't fall last night. De'Aaron Fox just hasn't been like as good as they need, and like they played him 11 minutes in the fourth quarter when you have Dylan Harper on the team, which I just still don't get. And like I mean, I think every game that Fox plays in, he's getting outplayed by Harper like that. He's losing confidence because I think he knows that like his starting spot's gonna be gone like after the year ends or maybe pretty soon. So
You
I
think
think that
so?
I don't know. He's been playing pretty bad. He went 3 for 13 last night.
You know, I think Harper's better, bro. But
Harper's better.
the only issue is 60
Fox
mil.
makes, yeah, Fox makes 60 mil, like, and I don't know who's gonna trade for that contract.
You know a team. I know a team that might want to trade for that contract.
Who? Us? 60 mil though, bro. Just give us Cat back at that point.
Yeah, we need a point guard, bro.
Yeah, but I do not want De'Aaron Fox, bro. He's so bad. He can't. I mean, if he's healthy, he's not. Okay.
He's good when he's healthy. He's good when he's healthy.
The one thing is like everybody says he's not healthy. I know. I know he's not 100%. It's an ankle sprain. Like it's been like 2 weeks. Like he's
You're too
probably
used to watching Ant play, bro. Not everyone's like the
yeah, that's
bionic
probably,
ass.
yeah,
For Ant and ankle sprains, like whatever. But ankles, you've had ankle sprains, bro.
yeah. You can't really. You're like scared to land for a little bit after and everything.
That's the thing.
That does make sense. I'm probably am used to Ant play. Like I'm like, oh, he goes to the locker room. I expect him to come back. To be honest.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, if he's healthy, like, and he stays healthy for us, that would. The only thing is, like, that would just be crazy because, like, you traded Cat to get out of the second apron, and you bring Fox in, and then you're like going. I don't know if that would put us back in the second apron, like, depending on
You know
who
who
we
you
send
do
back.
that with. Yeah.
And also, like, this. I mean, shit. The Spurs. Would the Spurs want Julius Randle, bro? They need a power forward. They do need a power forward. He wouldn't be a second option on the team. He would. That would actually be bad. Julius Randle's a third option. Ooh. Yeah, nah. Yeah, GG's,
Julius
bro.
Randle is like we said, like what you said like a couple episodes ago. It's like it's just like perfect tanking player, bro.
Yeah,
He
bro.
won't be the number one option. He'll win you 20 games,
Yeah.
but it'll be like a fun 20 games that he wins.
Yeah, and he'll be happy because he's averaging 25 points a game. So like it's good on that end.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think like Dylan Harper definitely needs to play more, especially like defensively. Like if Fox isn't healthy, like you need the defense, especially when Brunson's on the court. And I think Harper is in general the better defender. Like that's known. I'm pretty sure like everybody knows that. And like I think you gotta do something this series if you want to win and like come back. Like I think that distribution of those minutes have to be different.
Yeah. 11 to 1 is nuts. Like,
Yeah.
especially with how bad Fox had been playing up to that point. And like even though you're paying Fox that much more money, Harper's the healthier one too. Like that'd be valuable at the very least, valuable rest for Fox for him to get healthier anyways.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest question which I wanted to ask, I suppose for both of us, is like we saw Wemby play like those like 50 games in the middle of the season where he's averaging like 27, 28 minutes a game.
Mhm.
You think that's sort of catching up here? Because he's been averaging 12 rebounds yesterday, but it was kind of like those fake tap rebounds. He's been
Yeah.
averaging 7 rebounds a game over the last 6 games.
Yeah. That's actually a good point because I didn't even think about that. I mean, you're not used to playing like 40 minutes like consistently over and over again in the playoffs. Like that's what you kind of have to do if you want your team to win. That definitely could be a factor as to why he's also like not taking the smarter shots. Like I think he's rushing it, and when
Yeah.
people tend to rush, that means like you're tired. You just want to get rid of the ball. Like that's kind of how like you think. He's also chucking up threes, which is another like at the end of games or like when you're tired, like you don't have that to drive in, so you kind of just take the first shot you see. So
Yeah.
like those kind of things, I think that's a good point you make. Definitely.
Yeah. And I don't know, like I've always thought the two best teams in the league this year were the Thunder and the Spurs, right? But again, like styles make fights. The Spurs were a fantastic matchup for the Thunder, but I think the Knicks are showing that they're a fantastic matchup for the Spurs.
Yeah.
I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on as well is I saw a take today that if the Knicks were to let's say the Knicks were to destroy the Spurs, let's say they win in 5, it would be
Mhm.
one of the greatest playoff runs of all time.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Oh, I don't know about that because it's like who they beat. It's the Eastern Conference,
That's what
and
I'm saying.
I think like it's widely known that like NBA fans know like this year specifically the Eastern Conference was probably the most wide open it's been in like a long time with like Tatum's injury, him coming back late, and obviously like I think both of us didn't. We probably had some expectations for the Celtics, but like I think both of us didn't really expect them to go like super deep with like
I
Tatum
didn't even
coming
have
back.
them in the top six.
Yeah, so I greatest run of all time would be a little. I think that'd be over talking, but like I mean, you come in and you beat the Spurs, who were the second seed in the West and like probably the best at that point in the season, like the best team in the league, like and you beat them in 5 games. That does show that like you had the ability to like beat those kind of teams, but again, like you didn't beat them on a consistent basis in the playoffs. But the question that people are also going to ask in like 10 years, if you think about it, like are you going to be like, oh, who did the Knicks play in the first round in 2026? Yeah, it's like I mean, when people talk about like Bam's 83-point game or whatever, it's like, did he like how many free throws did he take? Like somebody gonna like ask you that or something like that 15 years later? And so when somebody asked me that, like somebody said that to me, I was like, that is true. Like nobody's really gonna ask, like, because you don't ask how many free throws did Kobe shoot like that game or
But
something like that.
dude, low key though,
I
I
feel
feel
like
like
just
with
Bam
with
though,
with the
just
Bam example,
yeah,
when you think about the high score, I guess we have time, right? We can diverge.
yeah.
When you think about the highest scoring games in NBA history, do you ever think about Bam's 80? I'm low key thinking Wilt, Kobe.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like Damian Lillard, Devin Booker before I'm
Devin
thinking Bam. I
Booker,
don't know why.
Luka 72.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think like the most iconic one is definitely like like when I think like high scoring like record breaking games, the one first thing that comes to mind is obviously Kobe, and then
yeah,
like I think the when we were like getting into basketball, it's D Book definitely
yeah.
when he was on
D-Book
the
70 was nuts. Like it was
yeah,
just came out of nowhere.
and they were also getting like completely like they weren't getting dicked that game, but they were losing like consistently by 15. That team was so trash.
Do you remember that like 2 years ago when like three people dropped 70 in like a month? Like it was like Dame that dropped 70 and then Donovan Mitchell dropped 70 and then Joel Embiid dropped 70 right after that. That was crazy.
And there was like another like I think like in 2024, Cat dropped 60. Somebody else dropped like 70 the same night.
Yeah,
It
yeah, it
was
was
like
Cat and it was Cat and Embiid, right? Was that
Cat
the
and Embiid, yeah,
yeah?
yeah, yep.
That's crazy.
That just shows though. Like, but I also think that like if somebody does hear like the name Bam, they would like they'd question it. They'd be like, wait, Bam scored 83. Like, how did he score 83? So that might make you be like,
Yeah, and
oh,
then like
how?
38 and 46 from the free throw line. Okay.
Yeah. But like the finals, like I don't think anybody like goes back and they're like, oh, did they really deserve it? Like I think the finals are like if you win the finals, you won the finals kind of thing.
Yeah, definitely. Um, but no, the Knicks are definitely playing like they haven't lost a game in like 5.5 weeks. Like
Yeah.
the Knicks are playing some of the best basketball I've ever seen, and it's so random too because like they were down 2-1 to Atlanta ever since then, bro. They
Turn the
haven't
script after CJ McCollum made that game winner. It was yeah. After
they
CJ
haven't
McCollum
lost.
made the game winner, they haven't lost a game.
What
And
the
they've
heck?
only played 4 games in the last like 20 days.
Crazy. I do think that ends tomorrow.
Yeah.
But what do you think the Spurs have to do to win tomorrow? What do you think they have to do differently?
I I feel like for some reason though, like doesn't remind me of like game one versus us, but like game one versus us, like Wemby looked like kind of out of it. Like he was missing a lot of threes. Like they also like we won that game without like it was a close game. I could see him coming back and like kind of like responding. That's kind of what he does too. Like that's his
Yeah,
mindset. But he needs to take better shots. He also turned the ball over like
six times.
a lot more frequent than he used to, and it's also like on him like driving and everything, like going to the basket. I think he faded away from the mid range like throughout. I think he missed a couple in the first quarter, and he stopped taking those mid ranges. I think if there's a if his offense isn't working, I think he should go to his mid range because nobody's contesting his mid range shot, and like it's pretty like cash when he's making it. So I think he can start taking advantage of that. And yeah, I think you got to figure out a way to get De'Aaron Fox going if you're gonna play him still like 11 minutes in the fourth quarter. Like
Yeah.
You're not gonna win a game with getting 7 points from him, especially if you refuse to let Dylan Harper take those minutes away when he is like 10 times more efficient than him.
Yeah. And for me, you also, I mean, the Thunder were able to take advantage of this as well. You have to, and now that Wemby is gassed, you're gonna see a lot more of Cornette.
Yeah,
Those Cornette minutes yesterday, bro,
terrible.
bad. Like
Yeah, he
they this season, huh?
committed a dumb and one on Cat when they were like
Yeah.
down, like they were up like 12 at that point, and that or like 11, and then it brings them the Knicks go on like a 10-0 run after that.
Wemby goes out and it's a straight line. They don't even think about shooting jump shots, bro. It's straight to the
Yeah.
basket every time. And I mean, they were actually a pretty good defense this year with Cornette. Cornette held up against us in Game 7,
Yeah.
but fuck, bro. Like, he was not able to. Mikhail at the basket, Brunson at the basket, Cat and one, Brunson at the basket again. Like, it was constant, bro.
Yeah.
I think if you're gonna play Cornette, at the very least, you might have to minute match Wemby and Brunson, bro. Just make sure whenever Brunson's in the game, Wemby's in the game too. Like, if Brunson sees Cornette on an island,
It's over.
nah.
Yeah.
It,
Like, there's no hesitation. But like if you see Wemby, there even if Brunson can get by him, like there's a little bit of hesitation which could slow it down. But like Cornette, you're going straight to the basket.
But the downside of that is Brunson plays heavy minutes.
Yeah.
Brunson's been playing heavy minutes. He was coached by Tibbs. So
he got hurt two times in the same game.
yeah,
I mean, he's
still
playing those minutes, but like again, like those type of getting hurt is always like a risky thing.
Bro. I'll never hate Jalen Brunson, bro. I hated the head bob stuff, but like who cares anymore? I don't give a fuck about any of that. Like
now everybody does the head bobs.
Everyone does that shit. It's fine, whatever. Like he's such a good basketball player.
And agreed. Like that last shot he made to put them up, I think it was like 7 or 6.
A little bump fade.
Yeah, then it was so heavily contested. He shot that over Wemby, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he counted all of them. He's like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Did he count them or did he count the refs? Because I think he wanted a foul call.
Yeah, that was a foul.
Yeah, I don't know if he pointed to like all three of the refs. Because I started dying when I saw that. But
and did you see on social media, bro? The Spurs are getting hate. Surprise, surprise. You're not playing the Thunder anymore. All of a sudden, people don't think you're the greatest. Yep. My God, bro. People finally understand the Spurs are hacking. The Spurs have been hacking. Bro. Spurs hacked against you guys. The Spurs hacked against us. The Spurs are hacking against the Knicks. They were doing, and again, bro. When the Thunder hate glasses come off, you see, oh wait, Wemby is flopping a lot. Oh wait, Stephon Castle admitted in a press conference that he actively tries to sell calls. No aggregator page posted that quote from the press conference. I can't believe it, bro.
Yeah. But I think we both think that the Spurs are going to win tomorrow, but if what happens in game 1 happens based off our predictions, the opposite's going to happen, and then Knicks are going to lose a 5. Yeah. So at that point, I think if Knicks go up 2-0, I don't know if I can't see them losing in the Garden, to be honest.
It's over. If they go up 2-0, it's over.
And they're like, they're not, the fans in New York will not let them lose.
I hope I'm wrong, bro. I hope the Knicks come out and fucking kill them. I want to see
fire.
I want to see the. You know what? Before we close, the stuff I'm most excited to see, if Jalen Brunson wins this finals in dominant fashion, where are they gonna? He's a New York Knicks. First of all, New York Knicks go obviously.
Yeah.
But what are they gonna say? He's like the best point guard in the NBA today? Are they gonna say he's a top 3 player? Are they gonna say he's like top 10 point guard of all time? Like.
Wow.
I love when players who, with respect to Jalen Brunson, I think he would be about the 5th best point guard in the league today, regardless of whether they win or lose this game. But I would love to see how high he goes in some crazy talks.
I mean, if he plays like, if you say he doesn't win another championship for the rest of his career, but he plays like he's played 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, I have no doubt that Jalen Brunson could be a top 10 point guard of all time at some point.
Yeah.
But in my opinion,
those talks shouldn't be happening right now just because you go and win a finals.
Actually, I guess we can think about this. Is the 10th best? So, I think the top few point guards of all time in no order, whatever. I guess my top three would be Steph, Magic, Shea. That would be
Mhm.
my like top three. Then I'd go. Then it gets Isaiah Thomas, like Detroit Pistons, Isaiah Thomas. I'd have Steve Nash. I'd have Jason Kidd. I'd have Russell Westbrook, and I'd have I don't know Chris Paul. We'll say
Yeah, CP3.
yeah, Chris Paul, John Stockton, somewhere in there.
Yeah,
Who would Brunson
I'd
pass?
put over John Stockton. Not gonna lie,
Huh?
I'd put CP3 over Stockton.
Yeah, I agree. So how
Who would Brunson
much? Who
pass?
would Brunson pass with the championship? How high would he go? Would he pass Westbrook?
Because Russ hasn't won a chip.
Russ hasn't won a chip. Russ won an MVP. Russ won 2 scoring titles.
MVP.
But
Russ, like
but
the
Brunson, this is what? Conference final? Was
MVP.
it conference final finals or like second round conference finals? What is his last 3 playoff exits? Like
Second round conference finals and finals.
okay. But that conference finals is better than Westbrook has ever led a team to on his own.
Yeah,
Brunson never played with the player as good as Kevin Durant.
yeah.
It's
But I
tough.
think just like the whole like, I mean, Westbrook's Westbrook's an MVP, so that's like
Yeah.
that's a little different.
Yeah.
But like, what do you value more? Somebody winning a finals, like leading a team to the finals, or somebody winning an MVP?
It depends. But I think we agreed that's the tier he would be in.
Yeah,
Like he would be above like I don't even know. Gary Payton? He'd be above Gary Payton
yeah,
maybe.
100%.
Because Gary Payton didn't win an MVP. His best
Yeah,
conference leading a team to the final, losing to Jordan. This guy would have beat Wemby. Yeah. I guess,
yeah.
bro. I guess.
I guess those but I don't think he's still like a top 3 player in the league though.
Wemby?
No, Brunson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like if he wins the finals, I don't think those conversations should.
I think it would still go Wemby, Shea,
Giannis.
Jokic.
Oh yeah,
Jokic,
Jokic and Giannis.
then
Giannis.
Giannis. And
Yeah.
then we start, bro. And then
We
like
start, yeah.
best American player comes into debate because it's been
Yeah,
for so long.
yeah. If
Then
you
I
want to
think
put
you have to give it to
Brunson,
Brunson.
yeah, I'm fine with putting Brunson there. Like Brunson
Yeah.
took his team to the finals and hasn't yet, so
Yeah.
completely okay with me.
Yeah. So I think he'd be the 5th best player in the NBA.
Yeah. Hopefully, how old is Jalen Brunson? Like 28?
College 2020. Yeah, 28, 29. Should be around Shea's age.
29, yeah. Hopefully, by the time Ant's 29, we're in the East, and then he can have a finals by then.
Yeah, I mean, you find out in 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be tough if you go to the East.
That'd be amazing,
Bro. Oklahoma City's a low East, bro. It's a low East.
Yeah, but I think what are the teams they're considering? It would be Memphis and Minnesota, right? Either one.
I feel like Memphis should obviously be in the East.
Yeah, Memphis is more.
Memphis gives. I know Minnesota is geographically more east, more eastern, but Memphis, because Tennessee is so long, that's why Memphis feels more east.
There's so many bad teams in the East already, though. You can't put a even worse team. I think they low key might be the.
At that point, they'd have Caleb Wilson, though.
That is true.
Who knows?
Yeah, we never know, but hopefully that does happen.
Now imagine Caleb Wilson stays in the West, and now what? Rocco goes to the East. Oh no! Like
Rocco Sikorsky.
Yeah. My God.
He's gonna get some minutes on the Seattle Supersonics, brother.
Yeah, that's like your.
He's gonna be
that's like your most recent draft pick, right? Like you guys didn't have a pick this year?
Nah, we have a pick this year, 28th
pick. That's fire. Yeah. Let's go. You can pick at the draft.
We made it to the fucking finals, giving us pick 28, bro. Now nobody gave us that. Fucking Tim Conley just fucking traded everything away for Rob Dillingham.
Holy shit, Rob Dillingham! My God.
I forgot that guy's on the Bulls, bro.
Yeah.
Hopefully he can get his shit together.
Yeah, Rob Dillingham became that guy now.
Yeah, bro. Became that guy in like 2 years.
Fuck. He's trash though.
Just before we end, the one thing I don't get about the NBA is like, why are they so keen about like a player being like wanting such a young player? Because that same draft class, we drafted TSJ and Rob. TSJ is obviously, I think, was like 23 or 24 when he got drafted. Rob was like 19. It's pretty clear that like TSJ was obviously better than Rob in college that year. Like that.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
it's also
But
pretty
you're
clear.
betting on the ceiling, right? Like surely,
Though,
like
dude, like you're gonna get like 8 to 10 years, like probably 8 good years from TSJ compared to like what you're gonna need Rob to develop in
you're saying that because you know Rob's ass, bro. Like
yeah
Luca Garza was way better than Chet
in
in
college.
college,
That's true.
but like Chet, like could you imagine if holy shit? I guess they're putting Chet and Luca Garza comps now, but like back a month ago, bro, Chet was like top 5 center in the league.
Yeah.
But I guess Chet was a bad example. But like
TSJ was like a prototypical NBA like wing in my opinion.
PSJ was definitely way too low drafted. Like he
Yeah,
was,
I
maybe
think obviously
well,
like
it was the
he
fucking
rape case.
allegations.
Yeah, his
Yeah,
allegations and everything.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Some dumb shit.
I
I
forgot
mean,
that.
I'm glad he fell to us, but also kind of sad that happened. But
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
My God. But yeah, I agree with you. Like a lot of people are saying in this upcoming draft that like you shouldn't take Yaxel because he's 23. But
bro, pick him, bro. Like, what are you
I,
doing?
we know Yaxel's good. Like it's a known commodity. I feel like more teams should just stop. Like if you're the Wizards, bro, reach. Like you fucking suck. Like you might as well.
Yeah,
But
that's
like actually, I don't even know. I like the Thunder should definitely take Yaxel if he's on the board and Adai is off the board.
yeah.
But I don't know if the right thing to say for teams like the Wizards is to reach or not, because for how long are you going to be bad? Like at some point, you have to start trying to put together a winning product, right?
You don't think they can make a play in next year?
The Wizards, I guess, specifically the Wizards can because they did make those trades for Anthony Davis and Trae Young. But I'm trying to think like a team like I guess teams are trying to get better now, but I always like that team's always been like Charlotte in my head, where it's like
It's like the Nets now. Like, what are
yeah,
the
the
Nets?
Nets now. Like you're not even trying to get better. You drafted all 5 picks last year, and every single pick except for maybe Jaeger Demon was bad.
Not, I mean, Avery Demon became good like second half of the season, but not a single one of them made an all rookie team.
You had 20% of the draft, bro.
Yeah,
And,
not a single one
and
made
not
an
a
all
single,
rookie team.
in a thing where 33% of the draft
On a tanking team.
is listed as one of these. Like 33% of the first round is listed as one of those things that you couldn't get one player, bro. What's that? What's the odds on that?
On a
That's actually
tanking
sad.
team too. It's
Damn,
crazy.
and all of them are playing too, right? Like,
Yeah.
damn, Danny Wolf was trash. Fucking Ben Saroff was trash. Everyone was trash, bro.
Who's the other Drake Powell?
Drake
Was the,
Powell, he was
yeah.
trash.
Yeah,
Who's
Avery
the other?
Demon was the only one that was like kind of okay.
Jaeger Demon he had like a 30 ball and then he like shot it off flight. So I watched the reaction to that. He was old, bro. He's letting it fly.
Yeah.
I like him, I think.
He might be good. He's like 6'8", right? Or like 6'6".
Yeah, he's like a tall guard.
Yeah.
And then Cam Thomas left the team randomly.
And
They just waived a 30-point per game score.
Now he can't stick to a team.
Yeah, I wonder what's wrong with Cam Thomas.
Yeah. Maybe some Jaden Ivey shit, you never know.
But yeah, like a team like the Nets should they should have traded all their picks last year for like a higher pick and then just taken one dude. But like they should more reason, bro. Like now like if the Nets see Yaxel, they should take Yaxel, bro.
They have the 5th pick, right? Or the 6th pick?
Yeah?
Something like that.
Oh shit, they're gonna take Kingston Flemings and ruin his career then. Damn
I
it.
think they do. I'm not sure.
Kingston Flemings is gonna be the next Keeson Wallace. He's gonna go to the Nets and become the next like fucking Brandon Knight.
Yeah, they're the 6th pick.
Yeah, because the Clippers are definitely gonna take Acuff. Unless the Clippers take Keaton Wagler and then then Darius Acuff gets stuck on the Nets.
Yeah, I don't know if the Clippers would want Acuff. We have Garland already. Like, you want Garland and Acuff playing as your backcourt, but at the same
the
time,
Clippers are smart. They've they beg and plead the Bulls, please take Garland in the 5th, and then you just keep Caleb Wilson or like Cam User. But I don't know. I doubt. I think they're gonna take fucking Keaton Wagler or Darius Acuff and pair him up with Darius Garland.
God damn it, that would be so
Darius squared.
That would be so. Either one of them with Darius Garland, it would just be bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I love Keaton Wagler. I hope he goes.
Keaton Wagler's amazing, but like I don't think his play style would fit with Garland's.
I also agree, but I would rather him than Darius Darius Acuff and Darius Garland would be the worst. That would be like, oh my god, that would,
like 6'1" with shoes on.
Yeah, no shot.
I think Acuff will be good in the league. I just don't think like that. That wouldn't be a good pairing.
That wouldn't fit. Nah.
Yeah.
Jacob should go to the Nets and just like have his own team.
Yeah. Him and Porter Jr. just chuck up everything they can.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But I think other than that, we did go on some tangents after we finished talking about the Spurs Knicks. But apart from that, is there anything else that you wanted to touch on just randomly before we end?
Oh, you know what we didn't talk about actually? We never talked about the new lottery odds.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I guess we should talk about that. What do you think, bro? So like to explain to everyone really quickly, we shouldn't spend too much time on this. 30 minutes on like nothing, but like basically the top three teams or the worst three teams in the NBA get like the worst odds to get the number one pick, and then
Yeah,
teams like 3 through 10 get slightly increased odds in an effort to obviously promote winning. And then so it's like the top three get the same odds as the bottom three, and then like the middle eight all rise to like the same odds.
that's kind
Um,
of crazy in my opinion because like I really do feel like some teams, like no matter how much it looks like they're tanking, I do think some teams really just
yeah,
like you're coming into the season, like you maybe you try the first half of the season and you only win like 10 games. What are you gonna do at that point, bro? Like you what like I don't blame you for trying to tank if you're like the Jazz or something like that that didn't like before they got Jaren Jackson Jr. and stuff. I think
yeah.
it's a little harsh, but at the same time, like it will make a lot more games interesting. I think there would be
That's what I'm really excited about. I'm excited for those like April games between the Wizards and the Jazz where they're trying to win. Like that would be like really interesting to me.
and then like it's also gonna make it like not harder per se for like the Thunder or like us or like the Spurs to win games, but it's gonna make even like normal regular season games more. Obviously, when you see the Wizards on the schedule, you're still gonna be like, okay, that's a scheduled win, like it's fine. But like you used to be like, okay, like we're gonna blow them out by 30, but now the Wizards are gonna be trying a lot. So maybe it might not be 30, it might be like 15. So and those like games against like not playing teams, but some teams that like the Jazz, for example, that have a good roster and they know that they can't tank again, like they're gonna be trying a little harder. So like with a good roster like that, you never know like how much better they can get. And I think just in general, like the games are regular season games are gonna get more competitive. That leads me to another thing. More competitiveness means more risk for injury. So I think if you do that, you should at least make the season shorter
I agree.
because like when players are trying harder, like you're putting more stress and everything, your body's moving at like a lot higher speeds, so like it's hard, it's a lot easier to hurt yourself. So like
Games are way faster than they were back then. Like everyone's saying like, oh, when Jordan was playing, everyone tried all the time. Like one, no, they fucking didn't.
yeah,
And two, like
just because
they
they hacked the fuck out of each other doesn't mean they were
yeah.
trying.
And the basketball they played back then was standstill, zone defense, fucking like it was like the
You don't
bottom
have
of
to,
the barrel fucking product, bro.
you weren't chasing around Steph Curry.
Exactly. That's what Steph did to the game was like so good and so bad. He might be half the reason for like the increase in soft tissue injuries as well.
Hmm.
Shout out Steph. But but I like it's not the same. So like I agree, 68 games somewhere in there like should be the season. Like it fucks with like the history and the records and stuff. Like it makes LeBron's like points record untouchable. Like whatever, I don't care. Like just separate the two things. Like there's been so many soft tissue injuries. Our fucking season's ruined by two soft tissue injuries.
Hmm.
The and got hurt 7 times in a 2 week span.
Yeah,
Like
Dante tore his Achilles. After playing the best basketball of the season, literally playing 82 games in the regular season.
yeah, exactly. So I don't know. Like, I agree with you injury wise. I am happy this is a rule though.
Mhm.
I think it's gonna be no more good than bad. I also think like with increased talent coming through college, I think the talent pool become more homogenous. Meaning like I think like the difference between like the first overall pick and like the sixth overall pick is gonna be a lot less because I
Yeah.
think more and more talent is gonna come into the league. It also like makes these like little like trades in the middle of the season so much more significant because like
Mhm.
we if we trade for like we have like a Denver first round pick. Imagine they lose. Imagine Jokic retires like 3 years. We have a Denver first round pick until 2032. They'll be like a middle of the barrel team. But now
Mhm.
that's a lottery. That's a lottery ticket to potentially get the number one overall pick.
Yeah.
Like those the value of first round pick across the board increases. So we can stop finally seeing 4 first round pick trades for Des and Bane. Like it'll be like equivalent value to what a first round pick actually feels like.
You're not trading like fucking your whole future for one player.
Yeah. It just improved team management across the board too.
Yeah,
Sure, it might suck for like the Nets, but like who cares?
it's
They had enough
not like
chances.
the Nets were gonna make the playoffs or do anything. Like even if they started trying, so whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
And also like they've been in the top six like the last 3 years. So I think they in general they should get a break from being a top like three pick. So
Yeah,
they can have some rest off that.
I agree.
But yeah, that was definitely something that we good call to touch on at the end of the pod because we did not touch on that. But yeah, I think overall like it's gonna make like every aspect of the game from like coaching to management, like you said, to like the players actually playing harder, a lot more interesting, and it'll be cool to see next season. Um, but other than that, is there anything else that you also wanted to talk about?
Should be good.
Perfect. So we'll probably come back on after game two. We decided we'll come back on after every single game because it's the finals and it seems like it's gonna be a pretty good series based off what we saw game one. So we'll be back after Friday to recap game two. And yeah, until then, just follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. And we will see you guys next episode. Peace.